Welcome to the Dark Souls boss tier list. I have about 138 hours in Dark Souls 1 if you're including Xbox and my PC. Now, I've beaten this game maybe 8 times. I've beaten this game a lot of times in a different amount of ways. Beaten the game with the bow. I've beaten the game with great sword, long sword. Today we're going to be ranking every single boss in Dark Souls 1. So here's how we're going to rank them. We're going to rank them from how hard they are from a scale of 1 to 10 and where they're going to be placed. Now, the first one we're going to do is the Asylum Demon. The Asylum Demon, I would say, is probably a 1 out of 10. I mean, he's pretty easy to beat. All you do is plunge down on him, do not miss, and just dodge once and you basically killed him. I mean, it's pretty easy. If I had to give him a guess of difficulty level, I would probably put a D, because he's really not that hard. I mean, all you have to do is just keep your distance from him, and when he slams down or butt slams, then you can get some hits in. I mean, this boss is pretty easy to be able to kill. I mean, if it's your first time, I see how hard it will be, because you got to get used to the dodging, you got to get used to the iframes, you have to get used to a lot of things. But that right there, if you just go in and time it correctly, you can kill him quite quickly. I can kill him about in 20 seconds. Kill him easy. Next we have is the Taurus Demon. The Taurus Demon is a little bit harder. For some reason, I have a big problem. I have a bit of a bigger problem with him than any other boss in this game. I don't know why. It's because of the narrow area or what. But you can actually cheese this boss if you go to the very end on the other side where he jumps from, and he can actually jump off the edge. But I can never get that to work, so I had to find the old hand-to-hand combat. You know what I mean? So this boss, I would probably have to give it probably a 4 out of 10 difficulty level. I mean, if it's your first time playing him, he's going to be quite hard. All you have to do is climb up the ladder, the beginning part, and then you just plunge on him, and you can do some massive damage to him. And then you can actually bring him away a little bit more if you wanted to do that, and you can plunge on him multiple times if you wanted to. But I don't do that because I can never get it the correct way. But I just fight him hand to hand. I just block. I've fought him so many times I can just dodge him easily. I would probably put him also at a D level. They're not really that hard to beat. The Asylum Demon and the Taurus Demon are not that hard to kill. Pretty easy. Next we have is the Moonlight Butterfly. Now, the Moonlight Butterfly is very easy if you summon, because if you're not a range character or a magic character, this is going to take freaking forever, because the friggin' butterfly rarely comes down when you were in melee. It's so annoying. So just the easiest way is to summon and have her get shot down by the magic chick, instead of you actually going to fight it. I mean, if you have a bow, it's pretty easy to kill her. If you have a magic build, it's pretty easy to kill her. But if you're in melee range, she comes down maybe twice, and it's so annoying. She takes forever to come down, and she just starts shooting at you. So the easiest way, if we have a summon, it's F tier. Honestly, a 0 out of 10, because it's easy. But if you go with hand-to-hand combat by yourself, it's pretty hard. I would have to put it at an A tier because how friggin' unfrequently she comes down. Next we have is the Bell Gargoyles. The Bell Gargoyles are super annoying. For me, I've fought them so many times. Just using the freaking gold pine resin, it was pretty easy. They're really weak to fire damage. They're also really weak to electric damage. So I just put electric damage on my weapon, and I just started hacking away at them. All you have to do is watch out for the first guy's tail, and then the second one spawns in, kill the first one, and all you have to do is just make the second one that already has half health, make him shoot fire at you, and you can just kill him easy, because he's stuck. He just stays in place, and you can get some massive hits in. This boss is probably, in my opinion, would probably also be a D tier. The gargoyles are not that hard to kill either. I mean, I've killed them so many times, it's probably easy for me. But for a new player, I would say the new player is probably a B tier. This boss can get really hard if you don't have the right tools or the right upgrades. I mean, you gotta if you upgrade your weapon, if you go get your ring from the gold dude or brass dude, whatever you want to call him, go get the ring, you get stamina buff and you get a health buff. I actually don't know if it gives you a strength buff. Let me know in the comment section if it does, because I'm not sure. Asylum Demon, I went for the Asylum Demon next before I went for the Capra or the Gape Dragon. The Asylum Demon is pretty freaking hard. I would probably put him in A, because he has a little bit of a different moveset. He actually throws his things and explodes things and you fall back. so annoying. It is so annoying to deal with this demon. He slams on you like the Asylum Demon. That's easy to freaking dodge. But when he does his like slam attack and it explodes, then if you're a new player and you don't know that's happening, then that gets really annoying. But I'm a veteran at this game, so like I know how to when to back away and when to just keep whacking away at him. All I had to do when I was fighting against him this run is all I had to do is just make him do a butt slam, and I swung at him. Make him do a butt slam, I swung at him, and then I just never stayed a distance. I didn't want to keep my distance from him because when he does his slam attack, I have such a hard time dodging that. So I just avoid, I just stay close to him. And then when he's doing an explosion, I back the hell away from him because the giant explosion lingers. It lingers and it does some damage. So if you just go back in and hit him again, you can beat him pretty well. But for me, if I had to put him somewhere, I would put him probably in C tier because I've been playing this game for so many times. But I'm going to put it in A tier because I know how hard this boss actually is. I would probably put him in probably B tier. I wouldn't even put him in A tier. I would also probably put the butterfly as well. I'll change my mind. Next we have is the Capra Demon. The Capra Demon, oh my god, dude. Capra Demon's A tier easily. This boss is not hard by themselves. The only reason this boss is hard is because of the dogs in that arena and how narrow the arena is. This boss is so stupid. I hate this boss so much. It's so annoying. You can die over and over. This boss can be really easy or really annoying. It can go either 50-50. All you have to do is just dodge the dogs, go up the stairs, and hit the two dogs, and you can 1v1 the Capra Demon. The Capra Demon itself is not that hard. I would probably give the Capra Demon if 1v1, I would probably have to go for a 6 out of 10. I mean, he's really not that difficult by himself. I mean, you could do a bunch of plunge attacks if you want, or attack him normally because his moves are pretty predictable. But, yeah. Oh, I would also give the Stray Demon probably a 6 out of 10 as well. Next we have is the Gape Dragon. The Gape Dragon's so easy, dude. Really freaking easy. I would probably put him in F tier of how easy he is. My god, I would probably give it a 0 out of 10 because this boss, all you have to do is just make him drop his mouth and you can just put some hits in. All you have to worry about is him doing his like crawl thing. You have to worry about the crawl thing that he does, and you have to dodge because he will trample you and kill you if you don't do that. He's probably as easy as the Asylum Demon. The Asylum Demon is just as easy as the Gape Dragon. I mean, this guy is a cool design. Every single character in this game has a great design. I love every one of them. But this guy is even easier than the Asylum Demon because, I mean, he might have more health, but he's much easier. I would probably give him a 0 out of 10 and put him in F tier. Let's move on. Next we have is Gwaylog. Gwaylog is pretty formidable foe. If you haven't fought her your first time and know her movesets with the lava and her explosion and just everything like that, I mean, she can get really pretty difficult. I'll put her at B tier, and difficulty level, I'd probably put her at a 7 out of 10 as well because, I mean, she's not hard for me anymore, but when I did first fight her, my god, was she hard. It took me over and over to get used to her explosions. When she hugs her spider body, you want to back the hell away because she's going to explode and she'll do massive damage to you. And then all you have to do is just keep close to her the rest of the time. That's the only thing you need to watch out for is her explosion. If she hugs her spider body, you need to get away because you will die. So you just gotta hug it and hope for the best. I mean, I would put it in B tier. Okay, next we have is the Iron Golem. The Iron Golem is pretty easy. I'm gonna put him in D tier. All you have to do is just keep hitting him, and you need to dodge the grab attack. Try not to get grabbed and just stay under him. You just have to go through his legs when he's starting to swing at you, and you can get him easy. Get lucky, you can actually poise him and knock him down, and then he will fall off the edge if you're lucky. You have to get a couple hits in to be able to do that. You have to do some heavy hits to be able to do that. I mean, this guy takes forever to kill, but he's actually not that hard. He's pretty easy. I would probably give him a 3 out of 10 of how easy he is. Even if you want to make it easier, you can just have you can summon someone and he'll knock it off for you and fight him for you. He's pretty easy. If he's on the edge enough, you can have the guy knock him off for you if you wanted to. I mean, if you fought him 1v1, it's easy. All right, next we have is Priscilla. Get to her boss room. She gives you the opportunity to leave. You don't need to fight her. She'll let you leave for free, but if you want to fight her, all you have to do is hit her, and then she goes invisible, and you have to poise break her to be able to see her again. So all you have to do is look for the footsteps and then hit her. I mean, it's pretty easy. to do. You just hit her, and then you could just fight her normally. She's a really easy boss, and my sword that I was using did some massive damage to her, and I killed her quite quickly. I would put her in a D with I would probably put her at a 2 out of 10. She's not that hard. Next, we have Lordran and Smo. Lordran and Smo goes our first S tier. This boss is hard as fuck just because of how Lordran is. I mean, Lordran and Smo, both of them. I mean, both of them are pretty goddamn annoying, bro. Like, Smo literally comes at you with his thing and he launches you in the air, while Lordran's behind you, hitting you. And Lordran is not really that hard. If you fight Super Lordran, then he's pretty hard. But if I would go for killing Lordran first in his base form, and then going after Super Smo, because Super Smo is way easier to kill than Super Lordran. I'm gonna be honest. But this guy, my very first time, he killed me over and over and over and over again. And it was freaking hard as hell, man. The Lordran Smo is hard as hell. I get it. I get how hard these two can be. I hate fighting multiple bosses at once, like the gargoyles. I hate fighting them because there's two. I don't like it. But, you know, Lordran Smo, all you have to do is just kill Lordran and try to dodge all of his hits while you're avoiding friggin' Smo coming at you as well. And kill Lordran, and then Super Smo comes across and appears, and all you have to do is fight Smo, and he only has his electricity attacks. It's not that hard to kill him if you are a veteran at the game, I'm going to be real, but yeah, I would put him in my first S tier. This character, this Lordran Smo kicks my ass most of the time. Next we have his Pinwheel, F tier, dude. I don't even have to 0 out of 10. Pinwheel's not even a boss, dude. This boss is so fucking easy, man. Oh my gosh. Easy as hell, bro. I don't even count it as a boss, man. All you have to... So what this boss does is he spawns in, he spawns clones of himself, and it's supposed to make it more challenging for you, but it's pretty easy to kill this boss. You can probably kill him in 4 swings by the time she spawns his first clone. Like, I'm gonna be real. If you have the right weapon and keep swinging on him, it's easy as fuck to kill him. Next we have is Nito. Nito is another S tier boss. This boss is probably a 9 out of 10. This boss is pretty hard as well. I would give Lordran Smo as well 9 out of 10. Pretty hard boss. But this boss is also annoying because they have immortal freaking skeletons that respawn, and all you have to do basically is have Nito kill his own dudes. But sometimes it just doesn't work, so might as well just gun it for Nito and hope for the best. But I have learned if you have a holy weapon, you can actually perma-kill the skeletons so they do not come back. Or you can get the fog ring so that they don't get aggroed. And you can also get another ring to make Nito come towards you. But this boss is pretty hard. I don't have those rings. I don't really know how to get the fog ring. I can't remember how to get it. Me a long time to kill Nito, a very long time. It was super annoying to kill Nito, but I would give him a 9 out of 10. I'll put him in S tier, hard as hell. But all you have to do is just have Nito kill his own dudes and then just hack away at him. Watch out for the explosion, because many of these bosses have explosions, so you gotta watch out for those, and his explosion actually kills his own dudes. Persevere through this and you will get it. Next we have a Sif. Sif is probably a C tier. I would probably give her probably 5 out of 10. This boss is not that hard. Melee, all you do is watch out for her strikes and you'll be fine. You'll kill her quite quickly. Not hard boss at all. She's a freaking cool ass character. She's protecting her gravestone from her master that's actually in the DLC at the fight, and it's pretty cool. She's protecting his grave and his stuff because she's waiting for him to return, which is awesome. We're going to put the 4 kings at A tier because they are pretty difficult. If you don't kill the first king, then another one will spawn. If you don't kill that one, another one will spawn. They'll instantly spawn to you. You have to kill the first king as fast as possible. If you don't, then you're basically screwed. If you stick close to them, it will be quite easy. All you have to do is dodge the hits, keep swinging on them. You get a couple hits in, and you'll eventually kill the 4 kings. Though my first playthrough, the 4 kings were actually pretty hard to kill. But since I've been beating this game so many times, I can kill them pretty fast. Not that hard. Other than if you're using a bow. Like, using a bow against them is going to be hell. I'm going to be honest, because I've done it. I have a video. Go check out the video. It is hell fighting them with a bow. I mean, it's so annoying. Next we have is Seath the Scalist. Seath the Scalist is not that hard. I'm going to put him in C tier. All you have to do is, if you don't know about it, you have to go around to the glowing stick thing, and you have to kill the crystal to be able to damage Seath. Seath actually heals himself because he's immortal. The only way he's immortal is that little crystal you have to break to be able to kill him. All you have to do is just stay behind him and keep swinging on him, because if you're in front of him, you have a lot of risk. He can either swing at you with his hands, or he can blow freaking crystal that gives you freaking curse damage and also normal damage to you. But all you have to do is just stay behind him and keep whacking at her. But you do more damage if you're in front of him, because you have to hit the crystal things, because he's getting crystallized. And all you have to do is keep hitting that, swinging at that, and you'll be able to kill Seif pretty easily. But I would probably give Seif probably a 5 out of 10 difficulty. Next we have is the Sanctuary Guardian. The Sanctuary Guardian is pretty easy as well. I'll put him in C tier. This boss, all you have to do is just, you know, there's so many opportunities you can get swings in on this boss. So many opportunities. I mean, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is just dodge him when he does your charge attack. He's like, he gets all dizzy and he gets all dizzy and like out of focus, and you can just get some swings in. And when he throws his lightning at you, all you do is dodge the lightning, and then he comes flying in and swooping on you. You dodge and he gets stunned again. There's so many opportunities to get hits in. So I would put it in a C tier with a difficulty of 5 out of 10. Next we have is Artorias, the Abyss Watcher. Now this one I'm putting in S tier. This boss is freaking hard as hell. This boss, when you don't have the right weapon, this character is very weak to holy weapons, but I didn't grab a holy weapon this fight, and I just bear duked him. And dodging him is pretty easy, but if he gets you in his attack where he jumps around and slams on the ground, he can do it multiple times, and he can juggle you and actually kill you with that move. So you guys gotta be careful and be very selective of how you hit him. He also has an explosion attack, but you can get some like 2 or 3 hits in before he explodes. So if he's charging up, you can get some hits in, but it will do less damage, but it's very worth it. And then you have to back up because he will explode on you and do some damage on you, and then he's a little supercharged. But all you do is just keep your distance, keep dodging, and hope for the best, and you'll eventually kill this boss. All right, next we have is the Father of Abyss, I believe. This boss is S tier as well. This boss is hard as hell. The moves are for me, it's very unpredictable. I don't know how the hell I'm going to kill this boss. I don't know. Dude, the boss was so freaking annoying and super difficult. Oh my god. I did barely any damage to him, and all I had to do was just keep dodging him. If I go behind him, it didn't even matter because he just used his little flippy arm to be able to hit me from the back. It was so annoying, dude. Oh my gosh. This boss, and when you get him really low, he also does this super attack where he sprints all these humanity energy balls and freaking does a little a ring around you, and he slams them all together at once in the middle, and you get freaking instant killed. If you don't have enough health or armor to be able to tank that, then you're basically dead. Instant death. But this boss, I would probably give it a 10 out of 10. This boss is hard as fuck. I hate this boss. Next we have is the Dragon Kalem. Dragon Kalem is actually a B tier. I would probably give him a 7 out of 10. This boss is actually not that difficult. All you have to do is just trigger his fire breaths, and you can get a lot of hits in. You just gotta watch out for his psychic attack, where he grabs you and picks you up and do some damage from his psychic. You gotta watch out for that because you're gonna get murdered if that happens. You're gonna get fucked if that happens. And you also worry. That's all you probably about to have to worry about. The rest you can just dodge normally, and you can eventually kill him. He's not that difficult. Next we have his Ceaseless Discharge. So I would put Ceaseless Discharge in C tier because the Ceaseless Discharge is pretty easy. All you have to do is just dodge his energy attacks and then keep swinging on him. Dodge his energy attacks and keep swinging on him, and you'll eventually kill him. I mean, he's a pretty hunky dude, but he's not that hard to kill. He's pretty freaking very easy to kill. Next we have his Demon Fire Sage. Demon Fire Sage would probably also have to go with the other Silent Demon. This demon's easy as well. This demon is, or I would probably put him with the other one in difficulty level because they're basically the same. The Stray Demon and the Silent Demon are the exact same boss. It's just this one does fire damage as well. Easy as hell. I would also give the same ranking as I gave the Stray Demon. They're basically the exact same character, but he just reskinned, I would say. Easy as hell. Boss, kill him, done. Next we have is the Centipede Demon. The Centipede Demon is actually pretty easy to kill. All you do is chop his arm off, and his arm actually comes back alive, so you have to hit that quick and grab the ring, because you get a ring that actually gives you gives you lava resistance, so you can actually climb on the lava and fight him on the lava if you wanted to. But I would stay in the corner. If you just go to the right and just head straight to the area where you fight this boss, then you have a lot more room to fight him, and this boss is actually not that hard. I would probably give this boss a 5 out of 10 to fight him, and you can beat him pretty easy. Next we have his Bed of Chaos. Now, Beds of Chaos, I would probably put at an A tier because this can go either way. It can go very easy for you or very hard for you because of how the Beds of Chaos is. What you have to do is you have to go down and slide down, and you have to go to each side, break the barriers. So you have to go to the right side, break the tree barrier, and go to the left side and break the tree barrier, and then you have to go straight in the middle. But you have to watch for the side swipes because they will clip you and you will die. Or she has the giant like spike things that explode in the air. It's so annoying. This boss is annoying, and you have to jump in this little platform you have to jump on in the direct middle, but you won't even know what's there because the floor looks fine, and then it breaks, it crumbles under you. The thing crumbles under you, and you're basically fucked if you don't make that jump. And it's a very small jump because you can easily slip off to the right or the left, so you have to hit it at a specific spot to be able to make it. It's so annoying, man. So annoying. I hate it so much. If you do it very easily, you could get it done pretty quickly. But if you're having trouble with it, you just gotta keep going and be persistent, and eventually you will hit this spot. You will eventually do it. Next we have is Gwendolyn is actually an F tier boss, easy boss. All you have to do is go in the infinite hallway, and you just have to dodge the arrows. You have to dodge the Super Saiyan explosion attack, and you just gotta hide behind the pillars when he's shooting his normal magic attacks. You just gotta watch out for those three. The easiest thing to dodge is his bows. Yes, it's hard to see, but it's actually pretty easy to dodge. All you do is strafe around it, and you can get some hits in. So you have to go down an infinite hallway, quotes on that. It's not really infinite. Eventually you'll get to the end, but it's just really far away. But all you have to do is just keep baiting him. Hopefully he does his bow, because if he does his bow, you can get a couple hits in, and if you're strong enough, you can actually kill him in 2 hits if you do enough damage. This boss is a freaking a 1 out of 10. I mean, an easy boss. Next we have is Gwen, Lord of Cinder. Lord of Cinder, yeah, I would put in 8 S tier. This boss is hard as hell because you can parry him if he does his like. When he leaps at you, you can parry him and stab him. But I'm not very good at parrying, so I only did it like maybe 2 times before I just went back to normal. And all you have to do is just keep dodging his attacks. Hopefully you can bait his grab, because if you could bait his grab, you could kill him quite easily. Try to pray he does his grab, because you can make him miss your grab, and then you can either heal or you can just keep swacking at him. I get like maybe 1 hit in every time he grabs you. I mean, you can try to bait him multiple times, but it's going to be quite difficult to do because he doesn't do it all the time. He just likes to swing at you. I mean, it took me a freaking lot of times to be able to kill him properly. But yeah, there is my tier list. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If there's any other tier list you guys want me to do, because I've almost beat Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. I've almost have them done, not for a video, but just for my own time. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to do a tier list for them as well. I hope you guys do enjoy. If you guys agree with my tier list, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.